What if the biggest financial problem in your family has your last name on it? Not because you caused it. Because one day, quietly, without warning, it landed on your shoulders. You notice it in strange moments. When your parents say, "We'll manage," while clearly not managing. When relatives talk about money like it's weather, bad luck, fate, something that just happens to people like us. And then someone says the sentence that changes everything. "You'll fix things when you start earning." A sentence so casual. So normal. And somehow, terrifying. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. For millions of families, poverty doesn't disappear. It gets inherited. Not through genetics. Through patterns. Picture this. A child grows up watching money leave faster than it arrives. Bills first. Dreams later. Debt treated like emergency oxygen. Saving? That sounds like rich people behavior. Then adulthood arrives. You get your first paycheck. For exactly 3 seconds, life feels different. Until reality shows up holding receipts. Rent. Fuel. Groceries. Medical bills. Younger siblings' school fees. Parents getting older. Suddenly, your income isn't your income. It's a rescue mission. And here's where the math becomes brutal. If a family has no savings, no investments, no safety net, every financial emergency resets progress back to zero. A broken phone becomes debt. A hospital visit becomes debt. A lost job becomes panic. One emergency can erase months of effort. Quietly. Repeatedly. That's how generational poverty survives. Not because people are lazy. Because financially, they're playing defense every single day. Meanwhile, the internet tells a completely different story. Wake up at 5 a.m. Start 3 side hustles. Become financially free by 25. As if escaping poverty is just a motivation problem. Which is strange, because motivation doesn't lower rent. Discipline doesn't magically create savings when your salary disappears before the month ends. And effort? Effort matters. But effort without leverage is exhausting. This is the part nobody likes to say out loud. Breaking family poverty usually feels unfair. Because while some people build wealth, others first have to stop financial bleeding. You're trying to build a future while carrying the unpaid weight of the past. And yet, history shows something interesting. In many families, change starts with one person. Not the smartest. Not the luckiest. Just the first person who changes the rules. The one who learns how money actually works. The one who says no to status spending. The one who saves before showing success. The one who turns one stable income into skills, savings, assets, then options. Slowly. Quietly. Almost invisibly. At first, nobody notices. Then suddenly, 10 years later, the family story sounds different. Better schools. Less panic. Fewer emergencies. More choices. But here's the strange part. The hardest thing about breaking poverty isn't making money. It's surviving the years where progress feels invisible. Because when you're the first person trying to rewrite your family's future, how do you know the sacrifice is building something? Or not just disappearing into survival?